Please tell me you can relate to this. I want to be absolutely adored and praised and just receive so much love and attention. And I also just want to be alone all the time.
I want to be absolutely adored and praised and just receive so much love and attention.
One of the most important resources, arguably if not the most, is water. When it comes to men, women, humans, we need this. We cannot go no more than 21 days or so without it. Once we get to that mark, our systems start to shut down. What you guys have to understand about women is attention means more to them than water does. Why do you think they do so much for it? They degrade themselves. They do a lot of silly things. They're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. They're on all these different social media platforms showing themselves off to you. Guys, all for your like, all for your comment, all for your reassurance, all for your validation and approval. Women wake up hunting, thirst trapping, taking selfies, doing videos, all because they need your approval. So I get this question often. Guys say, well, if I'm talking to a girl, if I'm dating a girl, hooking up, if I don't give her attention, if I only text her when I want to hang out, will she just stop talking to me? Will she lose interest? No, she won't. Because she only can really lose interest if she was never really into you. If she's into your attention, then heck, of course she's going to just lose interest. And then she's got to go deal with another guy and all these other guys. Just think about this. If a woman has at least 10 guys in her phone and all those 10 guys are texting her, hey, good morning, beautiful. Hey, how's your day? I'm just thinking about you. Hey, you're on my mind. Hey, good night. Hey, when can I take you out? You're so sexy. All these different things. They're just giving women all these compliments. And here you are, that 11th guy, aren't doing any of that. And only thing you're really hitting her up for is, hey, let's get together and hang out. Who do you think she's going to deal with? Who do you think she's going to take for granted? She's going to take for granted and just, use those 10 guys for their attention. Then when it comes to you, because you're rationing it, because you don't give it to her for free, what's going to happen is she's not going to ignore you. And it took me a while when I was younger to really realize that, man, I'm texting her and I'm seeing how her day is and telling her good morning and checking up on her. Then, why does she want to hang out? She doesn't want to get together with me. And why does she always just ignore me? That's because I was giving her my most valuable resource when it comes to women. They wake up for it. They crave it. Just think about this. If you're at a buffet and we all been to buffets and you see the chicken, you see the mashed potatoes, the steak, the lobster, the corn, the carrots, you see all these different things. What goes through your head a lot of times? I'll get this. And you get it all. You sit down at the table and then you eat one bite and you say, oh, okay, that's enough. And you'll eat another bite of something else. That's enough. You'll take another bite of something else and that's enough. And then guess what? You just take all that food basically for granted, right? We've all been to buffets. We all seen where the waitresses and everybody is cleaning up all these plates and everything. We're like, man, that's a lot of food. That's because those people, those customers, heck, you, yourself, myself, we took that food for granted. Now, let's say we go to that buffet or restaurant and it only has chicken, steak, and lobster. What are you going to do? It doesn't have all these different desserts. You're going to be like, man, I'm going to eat all this because it doesn't have that big of a selection. You don't have all those options. This is why, guys, you have to relax, breathe. Don't go crazy when it comes to texting women and blowing them up, because when you do, number one, you're signaling neediness. And two, you're letting her know that your attention means nothing. So how could she take you serious? How could she even want to see you? How could she want to have sex with you? How could she even value you if you're always there? If you're always giving her your main source, not water, but attention, your validation. This is everything to women. They need it. They crave it. They always think about it. They're always looking up new ways to get your approval. Different clothes, different outfits, all these different things because they need you. If every man on this planet said, you know what, I'm not going to give a woman attention unless I unless she having sex with me or unless she's in front of me. Like I tell you guys, you know what's going to happen? Women will be knocking at your door. Literally with nothing on, with a trench coat. I guarantee you. Because sex is like attention for women. Women need that. Us men, we want sex, so we have to go out and work for it pretty much. Or we got to go out and get ourselves together and shoot our shot and all these different things. Put some effort in. Women, they don't have to do anything. They just sit there and just wait on the attention because it's everything for them. So now you have women getting loads and just unlimited amounts of attention, no matter how unattractive she is, no matter how good looking she is. They're just showering her with praise on every different social media app and dating platform. Then what's going to happen is, how do you think women are going to feel? They're going to have these huge egos. They're not going to take you serious. This is why it's so important right now that you relax on texting your side chick, a chick in your rotation. You relax on even giving your girlfriend, your wife for that matter, attention because they need it. And they really want it from a guy who they're really into. That's what a lot of guys get it misconstrued. They say, well, she's going to ignore me if I don't talk to her throughout the day. She's going to ignore you because she don't really like you. If a woman views you as high value, if a woman views you as a guy who's man, he's attractive. When you withhold your attention and you ration it only when she's in front of you, giving you sexual attention, that's how the exchange should go. What's going to happen is she's going to be like, man, something about this guy. And she will never ignore you. She will always be there wanting to please you and have sex with you because something's going to trip in her head. And she's going to say, oh, you know, the only time I hear from this guy is when he wants to hang out. The only time I hear from this guy, or the only time he really talks to me, is when I'm in front of him. That's how things should be. So guys, women will never ignore you. And you might think that, oh, she will if I don't talk to her, if I don't text her, if I don't call her today. No, trust me. Let it go a whole 3, 4, 5 days. Stay busy. You should be on your purpose. Do a lot of different things. And women will always be there. They will always come through. And even if they don't, it's still a win-win for you because you're actually focusing on something that will give you a good ROI, a good return on your investment. Your attention is so valuable because it can make and break women. It can make and break your life, your bank account, everything. This is why you need to focus on things that are extremely important. And if a woman does come along and she does wants to be on your program and be around you, okay, cool. Now I can give you some attention, but I'm going to do it sparingly when you're in front of me. That is the key. Guys, you don't have to talk and text women to get them to like you. You don't have to talk to women on the phone and video chat and Skype them and all these different things for her to want to be around you. As a matter of fact, it's counterintuitive because you're giving her what she wants. And what are you getting in return? Nothing. Guys, use your attention sparingly. Make sure you monitor how much you're texting and communicating with women. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is they will take you for granted. And they're going to just soaking up all your attention. They're going to be taking everything from you. And then you're going to wonder, man, I thought we was going to hang out. Why is she flaking on me? That's because you gave her your attention. That's because you gave her that reassurance, that validation, those text messages. You should see guys text threads with women. They're double, triple texting these women, long paragraphs. Guys, that's currency. You're giving her what she wants. Relax, breathe, and be easy when it comes to the communication with women. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is she will ignore you. Because you've conditioned her to always be there, to always be ready for your text message, your good morning, your good night, your good afternoon, your hey, how's it going? Your like, your compliments. Guys, you know how many men who have hooked up with women or they want to really get together and hang out with this girl and they still have them as friends on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all these different things. They still are friends and connected with those girls. And those guys aren't getting any sexual attention. Guys, monitor how much attention that you give women. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is they will take you for granted. And the chances of you guys ever hooking up and having sex, because let's be honest, that's what you want as a man, will never happen.